Well, we've seen the Leprechaun take over Vegas and space. Now it's gonna be the hood. Well, there's a bunch of urban people that's gonna, try and get in his way, even with a little wannabe ratback taking a little bit of a flute. Prepare yourselves, because here's a re-review of Leprechaun and the Hood. This is Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews, boyo. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to us the Big D. And this time around, I bring to you a re-review of the 2000 black comedy horror flick, Leprechaun in the Hood, aka Leprechaun 5, released by Trimark and directed by Rob Spera. Starring Warwick Davis back as the titular character who this time searches for his magic flute that three hoodlums stole and kills anyone who gets in the way. Now, of course, this was direct to video just like the last couple of films were, and was the last entry to be released through Trimark, which disbanded the following year, and then soon Lionsgate bought out their titles. You get what I'm saying. And so I'm not going to give suggestions to go back to any of the others because there's no continuation, just like before. This film was released direct to video on March 28th, 2000. And well, it's kind of one of my least favorites and what have you. Just as much as I would have said about number 4. But, well, I think I'd rather watch this over Origins any day. Please stand by. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Now, let's get into our story. In LA, Mac Daddy Onassis and Slug discover a hidden room full of gold, along with a leprechaun that's been kept as a statue by a medallion on its neck, similar to what we saw in Leprechaun 3. Mac Daddy takes a gold flute, but Slug removes the medallion, freeing the leprechaun who didn't kill Slug. Mac Daddy manages to trap the leprechaun with the medallion again before leaving with the flute. 20 years later, wannabe rap artists Postmaster P, Stray Bullet, and Butch have their speaker destroyed while an audition. After failing to sell a guitar they falsely claim belonged to Jimi Hendrix, the pawn shop owners Jackie D. Redding and Chow for money to buy a new speaker, Stray Bullet manages to convince Magday, now a successful record producer, to pick them up. However, he drops them when Postmaster P refuses to make his music more aggressive. As revenge, the friends break into Magday's office to rob it. When Magday returns in the middle of the robbery, Postmaster P panics and shoots him in the chest. Thinking he's killed him, Postmaster P steals the golden flute off of Magday's wrist. During the chaos of all this, Butch accidentally frees the leprechaun by stealing the amulet off his stone body, and the leprechaun hunts the friends with the help of his zombie fly girls, a trio of women enslaved by his magic, in order to recover his stolen flute, which places listeners of its tune in a euphoric trance. Magday, who survived due to the bullet being caught by his necklace, also hunts the friends to reclaim the flute, which is the key to his success. After killing Reverend Hanson, Jackie D and Chow, and their transgender friend Fontaine, the leprechaun catches up with the three friends at the hip hop contest they entered to win a chance to go to Las Vegas and earn a shot at a record label. The leprechaun magically forces Stray Bullet to point his gun at Butch's head, threatening to kill him if the flute isn't returned to him. Postmaster P reluctantly complies, but then foolishly charges the leprechaun, only for the leprechaun to force Stray Bullet to shoot himself in the head while Postmaster P and Butch watch in horror. Later, Butch visits Postmaster P at his grandma's house and convinces him to use a joint laced with four-leaf clovers to strip the leprechaun of his powers in order to steal back the flute and use it to find success in Vegas. Now I shall go on to the final act in the ending, which is a big one. So you need to stop this video immediately. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below. If you've seen this movie already, please continue. Okay, you've been warned. Postmaster P and Butch, disguised in drag, visit the club in which the leprechaun has taken up residence. Postmaster P breaks the leprechaun spell on the zombie fly girls by having them smoke one of the clover joints in order to find the leprechaun. The duo then goes upstairs to find the leprechaun who wants the dressed up Postmaster P to give him a BJ. Yeah, I think you know what that means, but I'm not going to say the word before proceeding any further. The leprechaun smokes the clover joint and passes out. After avenging the death of Stray Bullets, the boys take the flute and head downstairs to escape, only to be intercepted by Mac Day, who shoots Butch, killing him. Postmaster P retaliates by shooting Mac Day 3 times. No longer under the effects of the clover, the leprechaun comes downstairs and uses magic to pin Postmaster P against the girder. Postmaster P then distracts the leprechaun, allowing the bullet to rim MacDay to hit the leprechaun with a wooden chair. Immediately, the leprechaun uses magic to explode MacDay's torso, but with the last of his strength, MacDay throws the magic amulet in the air. Sometime later, Postmaster P is now a successful rapper. However, when he removes his sunglasses, it's shown that his irises glow a neon green, which indicates that he's under the leprechaun spell, who is now his manager. And the leprechaun then tells the audience that he taught Postmaster P everything he knows before rapping about being an evil leprechaun. The leprechaun has taken over the music world in the story. So what did I think of Leprechaun the Hood? Well, I'm gonna say it's fine, what have you. I really don't think it's great though, but it's okay and what have you. After I watched it this few times, I'm gonna say again, it's okay and what have you. Anyway, this really got dissed just as much as the others. Rotten Tomatoes has it at 33%. While the AV Club wrote that a hip hop themed sequel in the film series was inevitable and the result is intermittently amusing. Yeah. Entertainment Weekly rated B plus and called it bloody, broad, and comically brutal. It's blaxploitation at its best. IGN rated it 6 out of 10 stars and called it really dumb but entertaining. But eFilm Craig rated just 1 star, saying there's simply nothing to recommend here, even a little. E Online ranked it 8th in their top 10 hilarious stoner movies. So yeah. And Warwick Davis was nominated for the Video Business Video Premiere Award for Best Actor in a Direct-to-Video release. So that sounded pretty good. Let's see. Nicholas Rivera does the score, which it's okay. I will appreciate this film of trying to do its best with a little hip hop and then what have you, and a little crazy blaxploitation feel to this. So anyway, yeah. Well, 3.5 years later after this, after Lionsgate had acquired the rights, they released Leprechaun Back to the Hood, which came out before 2003 was over with. And that one was okay too. But anyway, Leprechaun the Hood, if you're into hip hop and stuff, if you really want to see hip hop and with a little horror and comedy in it, this might be right up your alley. But if it's not, then I'd just say avoid it. I would say recommend. I'm just going to go ahead and give my option. I'd say give this a one-time watch. Unless you're a hardcore if you're a hardcore completionist of the Leprechaun series. But if not, then avoid it. Warwick Davis once again steals the show as the Leprechaun. Still, yeah, crazy and all that jazz. We have Ice-T, yes, who was a pretty big rapper, and this was just right, well, even before he became part of the cast of TV's Law and Order Special Victims Unit, playing Mac Daddy. Yeah, not too bad. Anthony Montgomery played Postmaster P. Pretty funny. Um, but not 110%. Rashawn now played Stray Bullet. Yeah, that's okay. Red Grant played Butch. Dan Martin played Jackie D. Yep. Ivory Ocean as Reverend Hanson. Lobo Sebastian as Fontaine. Yeah, they're all okay characters, but not really great. Jack Ong played Chow, and Barima McKnight played Slug. There's also even a cameo from Coolio. Yeah, so the cast is, well, not 110% great. Oh, except for Warwick Davis. And Ice-T was fine and what have you, but the rest of the cast was kind of a mixed bag and what have you. Some were okay and some, not great. So that's about all I can say. What did you think of Leprechaun in the Hood? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel, make it grow, and make the views grow. Tell all your friends about my channel. Give them to know me. May they like to be a part of my Big D Nation and share my vids with your friends if you like. Join me next time when I give you a re-review of Leprechaun Back to the Hood. So if you like this, check out my reviews for these other Leprechaun films. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of my re-review of the first one. The upper right-hand corner is my re-review of Leprechaun 3, and the bottom left-hand corner is my re-review of Leprechaun 4 in Space, and the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying see ya.